What is the political crisis and the military coup taking place in Sudan? How intense is the situation? Is Sudan on the brink of a state collapse? Let's find out in this video. Greetings everyone, I am Rishit Vinu and welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel and you wish to receive knowledge about current affairs and education matters, then please consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell icon too so that you won't miss out any uploads. Let's proceed on to the video. Sudan has been in a state of political crisis over the recent years. On 25th October 2021, the Sudanese military eventuated a military coup led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and had seized the power over the Sudanese government. The civilian Prime Minister Abdullah Hamdok, along with 5 senior government figures, were too arrested. The Sovereignty Council was dissolved and a state of emergency was declared, and the members of the Hamdok cabinet as well as the pro-government supporters were detained. On 25th and 26th of October, nationwide protests occurred as a result of the military coup, and as a result of the suppression against these nationwide protests, around 10 civilians were killed and over 140 were injured. On 16th October 2021, pro-military protesters assembled at the Khartoum city and had demanded the uprising of a military coup to take over the Sudanese government and to be led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. While on the other hand, pro-government supporters had too assembled at the Khartoum city and vowed their support for the civilian government. On 24th October, the pro-military protesters had barricaded roads and bridges at the Khartoum city, and they were encountered with shells of tear gas fired upon them by the security forces with the intention to disperse those crowds. On 25th October, the Sudanese military detained 5 senior government officials as the Sudanese paramilitary forces, rapid support forces were deployed in the capital city, and internet outages were observed all across Sudan. The civilian prime minister was forced to be under house arrest as the mob of Sudanese paramilitary force had encircled his residence, and he had urged for nationwide popular resistance against the coup. Later on the day, the military coup leader had announced the dissolution of the Sovereignty Council and publicized that the upcoming elections would be scheduled on July 2023. Along with the civilian prime minister, the Khartoum governor, the industry minister, the information minister, a member of Sovereignty Council as well as a media advisor to the Prime Minister were too detained, and the location of these detainees are still unknown as the Sudanese military has been deployed in the capital city, which restricts the movement of civilians, leading to the closure of Khartoum International Airport and the suspension of international flights. Nationwide protests led by pro-democracy supporters has been taking place against the military coup, and with the launch of mass civil disobedience movement, protesters started blocking roads and chanting slogans for retreat of the military road. And on 25th October, a gunfight took place outside the Sudanese army headquarters in the Khartoum city as the Sudanese army fired live rounds upon the protesters, which led to the deaths of 7 civilians and over 80 were injured. Since 27th October, internet service across Sudan has been blocked, and on 31st October, the Sudanese army personnel assaulted the protesters as they dismantled the civilian barricades, forcing the closure of governmental and education institutions as well as banks and shops. The UN General Secretary Antonio Guterres stood with the people of Sudan and called out for the release of detained government officials as well as the civilian prime minister, condemning the coup. The European Union too had condemned the coup, as well as the US White House, led by Biden administration, condemned the coup and suspended the $700 million humanitarian aid to Sudan in critical times. The World Bank had too ceased its humanitarian aid to Sudan, and the African Union on 26 October temporarily suspended the membership of Sudan and vowed for the restoration of the civilian government. That's it friends for today's video. Thanks very much friends for watching. Let me know in the comment section whether do you think Sudan is the brink of a state collapse or not. Goodbye friends.